Hello everyone, JRDL96 here with a brand new reaction. As you can tell by the title, it's another Markiplier video, and it's another interesting video that I've been waiting to get the right time to do, have enough time to do, and that is him reviewing ADHD toys from Amazon. Now, he filmed this actually when he was in Korea filming the documentary for his mother. So this is interesting. So I've already seen the video that Sean did about it, and even the videos that Ethan did about, ADHD toys. So I wonder how Mark's gonna do it. So let's find out. So without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we?
Hi, my name is Markiplier. I am the #1 fidget toy reviewer on YouTube.
Okay.
Why and how do I know that? Because this is my first fidget toy review on YouTube, and therefore I am the best. That's a bold claim to make. What grounds do I have to make such a bold claim?
Oh my. The tea is ready. Oh my god.
This is awful. This is the worst thing I've ever done.
And you haven't even started it yet.
I'm ashamed.
It's got the camera,
Hey, how's it going?
Zoom lenses on there.
What grounds do I have to say that? I have ADHD. And that does not qualify me to say such declarative things. I'm also an asshole, which does give me the grounds to make such claims. But given that I have ADHD, that means that I, unlike you neurotypical weirdos,
The Damien font.
you have a different experience of life than I do.
Yeah. I guess.
I promise at some point I'll talk in depth about ADHD and my experiences with it, and I may talk about it throughout this video, and therefore when I say I will at some point, that might be today. But I don't know when.
We'll see.
But I have ADHD. I was diagnosed when I was about 20 years old. I've been taking
that late in life.
for
I was
various
diagnosed when I was
therapies.
9 years
They originally
old.
put me on Ritalin, then I moved over to Adderall.
Yeah, I'm on
Recently,
Adderall
I changed over to
XR.
Astaris. It's not the ass pills. Don't mention the ass pills. They're not for my ass. They're called Astaris with a Z.
That's probably
like
why
that.
they
No
call
ass
it
in it.
ass pill.
Don't ask.
That's
but
probably
I like
why.
this newest medication because it helps out the most. But you know what else helps besides medication and
Fidget
therapies and different
toys.
things you can do in your day-to-day life to try to optimize the flow and structure of what you do? Toys! Ding, 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 ding! Come on down!
Ding, ding,
Here's
ding, ding,
a toy
ding.
store for you.
Okay,
I'm
Price is
Markiplier
Right.
Here with the #1 toy review channel in America. That's right.
This was a
I've got a
fidget spinner
here
that
and a
my
bucket
girlfriend
full
got
of
me for
dreams,
Valentine's
and I'm
Day back in
ready to show you
2021.
the
I
unbiased
still have it.
review of
She
these
gave it to me
fidget
because
toys
I always,
to tell
she
which
would
one is
watch
gonna
a
provide
couple
you
of
with the
videos of
best sensory
mine.
experience of your
She would
life.
watch a few videos of mine and notice that I would be
Amazon
using
ADHD
these
review
most of the
ever
time and
by
not paying attention.
Markiplier, the #1 fidget
So,
toy reviewer in America and
Most
YouTube and the
times I
world.
do that. Most times I kind of do this. That's kind of like,
Rolling.
keep, keep. Am I rolling?
On basic XLR cable. I don't
Basic
know what quality it is.
XLR.
But I do know the quality of these toys, or at least I will know in a few minutes, because I can see into the future and know
Really?
that I will know the answer at some point. But I can't see into the now.
Okay.
Cut that out.
Cut.
I'm actually to do
Take-
chapters.
take
in this.
69.
I've never done chapters in any video ever, but I'll do chapters in this one if you
Ha!
care about it.
I
don't even know if
noticed
they're
when
gonna-
I
I've
was-
never
when
done
I
it
loaded
before,
up the
but I'll do it
video,
this time.
the
I'm gonna go
chapters.
ahead and get to it, okay?
On occasion, I
hate
do
videos that,
chapters
like,
when
ramble
needed.
on for minutes and at a
Like the
time
last one I
about
did was
what
for
they're going to
Crank
do in the
Gameplays.
video,
I have to do
and then
this
they
show
never actually
and the
get to the point of
storytime
what's happening
videos.
in the video, and they keep talking about, like, in this video I'm going to do this thing and this is going to happen and you're going to love it happen.
Nah.
If you would have just stopped talking at any given moment, you could
3
have gotten to the point where
minutes.
the things are actually happening.
And the
we can
timestamp.
see it happening in real time, and so you talking about what's going to happen, and then they have to skip forward because they can see the peaks and valleys in the videos.
My
And
brother
it's
even
definitely
said,
one
"It
of them,
took you
so
20
nobody
minutes to
sees
finally
the
eat the
peaks and
burger, you
valleys over there.
jackass."
Not here.
Maybe I'll
Anyway,
add chapters
let's get to the first toy.
video eventually. Chapter 1. The first toy. The fucking...
First toy.
The fucking
Yeah,
font. I
that's
can't. It's the Damien font.
Ah.
Oh, I know those. The pin art.
This is a
I remember having that as a
pin art.
kid.
Oh, God, did I record this in 4K? Holy crap, I don't think so. Alright, it's fine. This is a, you've probably seen these.
Yes.
There's a clip of a kid getting scared by this right here, but also blurred because it'll get copyright claimed.
Huh.
But this is the thing where it's a bunch of needles and you stick your hand
Yes.
and or face in them. And
I
then
remember having that as a kid. I never saw that as an ADHD
I'll have a
toy.
metric of scoring these that will be based on
I never
its,
thought of it as like a
deviations to
fidget
certain
toy.
symptoms of ADHD
Fidget
and
toys are like
general
this, like
satisfaction,
fidget
because that is
spinners,
kinda also what
or
this-
you know, the fidget
what this
cubes
is
or
about. Not
rings
being
or whatever.
satisfying As opposed to just being to cure anything.
You know, that's what I thought. You know,
like the color.
I never
Color's good.
seen that
Color's
being,
good.
you know,
Good color. What's with this paper?
purple
What's with the paper in the background?
to protect the glass
That's about.
and to protect the glass
Same
from the
instructions. Is
scratches.
it supposed to be there? Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna put this right here. Come up with this right here. Okay. You're about to see the magic happen. Can you even see that? There's a reflection on it.
No, we can see it still.
Reflection.
Oh my god.
Is it me?
He is somewhat.
Is that me?
It's like a Moe
Looks like me.
statue.
Oh, it does. All right, let's try that again. I can do that better.
Take 39. Oh my god, it's like Phantom of the Opera. Is he
Yeah, it's pretty
auditioning?
good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I'm smiling.
That doesn't even look
Smiling.
like.
Does it come across?
That looks like Squidward.
God, no, it doesn't. One more try.
Now it just looks like a dick.
It's me. It's me.
Markiplier.
It's me. So there you have it. That's the first.
Was that
one.
Henry?
It doesn't really get the depth of my face, but at the same time, that's pretty.
Was that
cool.
Henry or
I would
Chica
not give it a lot in
walking
terms
in the
of
background?
portability. One of the biggest things about fidget toys is that they kind of need to be portable because if you can't carry it around with you, you can't go around in public doing it. So it gets a kind of like a 1 out of 10 for portability. But fun is 9 out of 10. Real good fun. Depending on your face and how fun your face is, this is going to work out real good for you. Continued fun, less so, especially in COVID era, because you can't exactly share it with your friends because you're mashing your face in here. You can do your hand, but also everyone's touching it. So hand also, bit of an issue. So, and number one, I don't think a lot of people want to share their toys with other people, you know, unless it's, I don't know, like one of those things where you're like, hey, can I wear your glasses? And you're like, well, you don't have my prescription, so it's not really going to work for you.
Yeah.
But also this one. Not COVID safe. 0 out of 10 for COVID compliance. This is not safer at home. And you guys should be very concerned about this. However, pretty cool, I guess. I'll put my face in here and auction it off. If it
And
like,
if it
accidentally
stays-
sits in the mail, that's your fault. The buyer beware. Look at that. Can you tell what that is?
You kind of can.
Alright, so that's gonna stay right there. Alright, first, that is pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Next.
This, it says this is a fidget blanket. Hold on.
What? Fidget blanket? Never knew that. I swear, they come up with new fidget things every time. Now, fidget blankets. Cut. Cut. That wasn't part of the.
Number one,
That wasn't part of it.
Right, it broke right away. This popped right off. This is the zipper. If you
That's
can't
the
see
zipper,
this.
yeah.
This is a baby toy. This literally looks like a baby toy.
Looks like something
Maybe
Augie
this
would
looks for you,
use.
but I'm talking about my desire to fidget with this thing, which I don't have that extreme a desire to fidget at all. You can probably see I'm very well composed and I'm put together pretty nicely.
But on the
This
inside,
is a
he's
baby
very
toy.
angry.
I'm gonna give this like a 0. Yeah, I would have
Minus
given it a
5
1 because
stars!
It appeals to somebody, but it also broke right away. So I'm gonna give this a 0.
What is this? Is that another one? No. What the? What?
Henry, what is it?
Oh,
What
it's
is
It is Henry.
Henry.
It is Henry. Oh.
Henry, come here. Come here.
Oh, Henry. It's Henry. Yeah, I saw him on the member stream recently. He chewed a bit of the door outside Mark's, recording room. Is that Chico? Chico! It's Chico!
Pet better.
What about all the bodies that we
Pet
found in your
better.
basement?
They gave terrible pets.
What do you have to say about all the people that you killed?
Your bones taste like they suck at petting.
Do you have any remorse?
Chica out.
Hi, Chico. Chico's a good girl.
No conscience. All right, so we have something here like food.
Oh, it's that pop thing. You pop it. It's the fidget popper. Whatever.
There's a lot of plastic. So these are little poppables. So
Yeah,
these are things
I
you
saw
have
that.
Little bubbles in them. And
That's
they're
a
supposed to be
beverage.
Like little bubbles, like packaging bubbles that you pop.
Yes. Yeah, just like that. ASMR. Oh my god. Oh, look at his ADHD. Mark, your ADHD is showing.
I'm sure this appeals to somebody, but I really don't get it.
Yeah, I
Right?
think there
I
is
was
some
stopping there, I
appeal
was really
to
trying
some
get into it.
people,
I thought there was
but
something there. But to be
definitely
perfectly
something that
honest,
I wouldn't have.
Again, I don't know why.
As someone
it's
who with,
shaped
you know,
like
ADD/ADHD,
happy.
I definitely
It
wouldn't
doesn't
carry it
really
around.
make that much sound.
Maybe
It's
I
a
would carry
very
this around.
inconvenient thing to hold because it doesn't even hold like a drink. This seems
I-
like a dog's chew toy. As
Yeah,
opposed to a
yeah, it
toy
looks like
for
dog
this. So
toys.
bubble popping in general, or
Bubble
the
blowing
kinda like
baby.
little rubber punch hole things. I get that. I think I get it, and I thought that I would like this a lot more than I do, but I don't like it because the form factor is very strange. So on a concept level, I'll give it a 6 out of 10 just because
Huh.
I like the concept.
The
This one's
idea
execution, however,
is
is
not
probably
that
close
good.
to a 3. Like the colors are vibrant, and I get that for some people that's like really cool. But the
Don't
way
knock
the
that
rubber kind of
down, because
bleeds
I
together
I
on the
feel like
different
that's
ones
gonna
makes me think
fall.
of this
He's
like,
gonna
nasty
accidentally
patty or
knock it
something like
over,
that,
and he's like,
kind of
"No,
together.
my
This isn't
face!"
exactly doing it for me, and frankly, I'm not sure who this is doing it for, because I don't know if you just really like fast food, but you gotta
I
really
guess.
love fast food. And as a guy that really loves fast food, this still doesn't do it for me. My ideal fidget toy is something you can hold in one hand, and this one ain't exactly it. Overall, if you average the 6 and the 2, that gets a 4. Good math, congratulations. 4 out
Here's
of 10.
one.
This was in the bin. I'm assuming this is a toy. These are scissors.
Yeah, okay. Be careful. Be crazy mode. Don't cut your hair! Your hair is right nearby. Imagine he just cuts a strand of his hair. A good chunk of his front hair.
Honestly, not bad. I think this was used to open some packages, but not bad.
Yeah.
It's got some
Mine is 5
unnamed
stars.
potential. It's not great. Good sound,
Please,
though.
do not play with
You
scissors.
know what I mean? Really nice. It's got a good snap to it. Pretty cool. I'm not opposed to this one. This one ain't bad. I mean, look. I know that it's scissors and it's not really by design, and you know, haha, goof, funny. It's scissors in a fidget toy video, but honestly, as a fidget toy, it's really not that bad. So I enjoy it a lot. But moving on. Oh, frick. The weight on this one's funky. No, this is not my medication. This isn't a STARS. This isn't what that is. This is apparently.
Okay.
This is a weirdly weighted pill bottle. So it's like there's a weight inside that is oblong, pill shaped. It does open. It's like a weird.
It looks like a bullet.
It's a weird weighted pill. I don't get this one.
What? Yeah, like what's the
I don't
appeal to
I don't
it?
get this one a lot. Like it's kind of fun in your
I
hand,
guess
but
to
it
do
doesn't
this-
really twirl, and it's more liable to fall out of your hand and just like tumble on the ground. And then it's weird because the physics of it is all over the place and it picks up funny. It just seems aggravating to me. And also, like, I get that, you know, some people are divided on medication for ADHD. For me, it works. For other people, it may not.
may
and some
not.
of the therapies
So,
might
yeah.
be good. I recommend, even if you are taking medication, to still do some of the techniques and tactics for managing ADHD, like breaking tasks into as small of a unit as possible. Like if you need to get an essay done, break it up into tasks and write
Break
it
it
down
down.
in a list of getting like 50 words and
Just,
break it up
you
into
know,
multiple
work a
things. If
certain
you need to
amount
go
and
do
then
some
leave it for the
errands,
next day.
write
Don't
every
overwork
single
yourself.
thing as an individual list, and that way you can cross off more and more things, and then it's easy. If you can break tasks down into something that only
God, it's
takes
only
a couple
14
minutes,
minutes.
or even
God, this
2
video's
minutes,
gonna
or even
take
1 minute, or
forever.
even 30 seconds, break it down into whatever small
Fuck,
piece
man.
you can.
I don't even know
and
I'm gonna
that
get the
helps.
next 3 Scary
Like, that's
Games
always
video
helped me
around.
with getting things done and getting as many things as possible. You can always hope to get in that flow state, which is awesome if you can get there, but it's not always possible.
Yeah.
So when you need to get things done that are like really, really important, just remember to write them down in as small a unit as possible. Getting the time to actually do those things, or getting the time to actually write down those things is the discipline part.
Henry
Try
and
to get
Chico
that done
walking
at the
by.
same time every day. That
Looks
way
like
it
Henry.
becomes a habit. Trying to get as many things possible done as a habit is great, but the problem is when you have an unpredictable lifestyle, that's
Yeah.
when things get hard. So make your planning the habit,
Yes.
and then your lifestyle can be more manageable. 2.
Yeah, I agree. What is this?
Made in China. This is
Oh, good.
magnetic rings. I honestly have no idea about this one. I've never heard of this one.
My girlfriend keeps talking about the fidget ring she has, and she wants another one.
Whoa. Oh, they're weird.
Because there's magnets on them.
Oh, that's
He discovered
I'm not moving
the
them
Ark of
together.
the Covenant.
They just move because
He discovered the
changes
Holy
in the
Grail
magnetic field of
while
where they're
while
positioned.
using that.
That is fun.
The magnet's,
Very
strength is
cool.
causing the
Okay,
thing to
alright.
move.
This is cool. This is cool as hell. Oh, that's cool. You could get. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that.
Never mind.
Well, I'm not cool because I have them. I'm cool because
I
my
fucked
mom
it up.
said so.
Ah,
Thanks, Mom. I didn't expect anything out of this. I don't expect anything. Most of these I've heard of, at least. I have not heard of this one. And it's just literally 3 rings that have magnets in them, and they move and roll. And then when you put them on your fingers, they kind of just move on their own. That I think is like the coolest feature. The way they kind of pull on your fingers like this, if you're just moving them. I think that I would rather have one that was big enough to put on my thumb.
yeah,
like that.
I could say.
But there's something that detracts this from being a really great thing that I would go to every day. Number 1, you have to think about it a lot, and number 2, like the way the fields when they get close, it does pull on your fingers, so that you have to like change
You
and
have
adapt
to-
control and do that.
you have
really
to,
fine
move your
motor
fingers
control.
to
And the
split
problem
them
is,
up.
with fidget toys, you want it to eventually be aimless. At least this is my mentality about it. You want it to
Well,
be
I know my
background
girlfriend, I
thing,
think, has
something you don't
fidget
have to think
rings.
about too much. And this requires just a little bit more brain power than anything
So-
else. And number 3, if we are on number 3,
I don't
which
think she
rumor
has.
has
I don't
it
think
we're
she
not,
has the
is that it
magnetic
can
ones. I
create
think they're just
noise.
normal
I
fidget
don't
rings.
like noise. I don't like making noise. I'm a noisy guy enough by itself.
You
It's
scream all the
very drinking
time. We
soup.
know. We've
It's very
seen.
loud.
I've
And
seen that for
in
10
in every
years,
other
man.
aspect
I've
of
been
my
watching
life,
you
it's
for
very
10
loud.
years,
But weirdly enough,
so I have
am
an idea of what
conscious
you are.
about the noise that I'm making, and I don't like making that much noise.
I guarantee you
don't
the
wanna
video
make that much
is going to
noise,
get
and I hate
copyright claimed by
bothering people with my
Superband,
noise.
like my other
Things like
the
this.
other Amazon review video he did.
That's gonna get real annoying real fast, and I see you dropping these a lot.
With the defense,
so I'm gonna give this a
weapons or whatever.
7.5, because I really
7.5
like it.
out
I'm
of
trying
10.
to save a lot of room for things that are going to be really good. And you got to remember, 7.5 is a pretty high
Yeah,
rating. It may
it's
seem
a
low, but
fair
that's pretty high
rating,
because
you
there
could
is
say.
room for improvement. But it's still way above everything else that I rated. Very cool.
It's
I
still-
would not do it. I like it a lot as a quick, fun thing, but
Yeah,
I
1,
would
2,
not
3,
want it
1,
to
2,
be
3, you're
a
done.
fidget toy that I use all the time. This is.
Oh,
it's just
gosh.
a ball on a string.
Oh boy.
It is just a string ball on a string.
He's gonna knock that over. It's like those clack. It looks like just a clacker, but just one thing.
4. I don't know what this is. It's in a thing.
Oh,
Okay, so this is cool. This
The
is like
fidget
an
cube.
infinity cube, right? So this
it
thing,
came in that
it
same. My
basically can go in a
fidget
lot of
toys,
different
my fidget
directions.
spinners
Not
came in that
every
same.
different
Kind
direction,
of
but
like
will
it looks like you put your
constantly
headphones
fold
in.
a different way if you get the pattern. I don't necessarily know the pattern because I don't play with this a lot.
I thought he
I
was
guess
gonna
I
have the
never have
fidgets,
until I
the
touch
fidget
this,
spinners
so
like I have.
don't really know. It's
But I'm
kind
like
of
very
cool,
disappointed. It's
and
cubes.
I guess once you get it,
So you're gonna do the GameCube intro with
problem
this.
with it is that it's not exactly elegant, and I don't know if it's just because I'm not skilled enough at it yet.
Well, it's because
which
you're
might
fucking.
be the truth. It might be.
Yeah,
that I'm
it
not
might be
skilled
the
enough
fact
to
that
know
you
exactly
finally-
the
this is
right
the first
pattern
time
to
you've
go
had
about
it in your
using this
hands,
to
you
make it a
dummy.
really fun
That is
experience.
fine.
But for me right now, it takes a little too much thinking, a little too much looking at it, and it's really not nearly as delightful as the magnetic rings were. I love magnets. Magnets are great. I know
Yes.
how they work, and I won't tell anybody. I'll take that secret to my grave. But to be honest, I won't take this with me. to my
Okay,
grave
I don't know
because
what the
it
demonic
just doesn't
voice was
seem as
for.
appealing. I think it's cool, But coolness isn't enough to be able to get you far in life. Trust me, I know. I'm extremely cool, but look how limited my career has been. That didn't make any sense because I'm fucking awesome.
My fidget toys.
Cut all this out. If I got good at this, it would probably get higher, but I'm not enticed to get gooder at this. So I'm going to leave this at a 7. That one was a 7.5. This is a 7.
The last time I saw it was in here.
6.5. 7.
So I have no idea.
That'll be fine. Some of you probably have this as your favorite thing. 7 for me.
This
is similar.
Oh.
1. I'm not picking that shit up. Is this just a bean?
But you didn't even know what the hell that one was.
It might just be a bean.
Looks like Pete.
Oh.
Peas and...
They
Yeah.
got faces on them. Okay, that's pretty cute. Okay, so it's beans that when you squeeze them, they pop out of there and they go right back. Okay.
It's like one of those things.
That's pretty cool. So that's kind of cool. I can see
I
this.
guess we're
as
kind of
being
halfway
just a
through the
little
video
toy you
now.
have on your
I don't know.
backpack, and every once in a while you need something. The action is fairly satisfying. The portability is nice. The one-handedness is cool, and the delight of seeing that little face. I guess it's only in the middle. The little face pop-up is a nice surprise. Do I see myself using this repeatedly all the time? No, absolutely not. I'll give that a 7 as well. That gets a 7. That's nice.
I don't
For
know if
someone, this will be very
I don't know if
special.
it's still in there, but I think I might have still the magnetic, oh my god. I might have the magnetic, gauges that I used for my anti-cosplay. Ow.
Did you know that they do that? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that. Some people don't know that. I knew that. Or you learned something new. If you learn something new, you have to subscribe. That's the rules.
I already did.
I'm not even gonna rate that because these are.
Yeah, my ADHD is kicking in. I'm not even focusing on the video.
What they do together.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Is it in
I
here?
just got mad at Sour Patch.
Oh yeah.
I just remembered.
Yep. I occasionally see something Sour Patch related and I go, is Mark ever going to try that?
What could have been.
I found them.
But anyway.
Caught him. Place of the fidget spinners in here.
Alright, I give those not a score because I don't really qualify them as fun toys. Well, I'll give them a 2. 3,
I don't
5,
see
10.
'em.
What's your answer? Write in the comments below what that one should be. Now for a classic.
Sadly.
Something you guys probably know very well. Hey, listen. You guys know this one very well. It's near and dear to all of our hearts. It kind of started this whole toy
Fidget
craze.
spinners.
You know why? Because I'm looking at all these fidget toys. How can I look at the fidget toys without looking at the OG?
Remember these? Yeah, this is what I use for my
Daddy of
anti-cosplay.
them all. The McDonald's of fidget toys. The basic bitch.
The basic bitch.
The fidget spinner.
Yeah. Saw that one coming. Knocks that out. I actually have a legit fidget spinner.
Let's see and make this really cool in MLG, like it's a 2010, Call of Duty compilation.
Wow. Fucking let's see him. Yo!
8.
Okay.
Like, love it or hate it, it is really nice. I don't personally like it. If you are super into fidget toys, you probably have played with this at some point in your life. It was popular for a reason, just because it is satisfying. It is nice. It is cool.
I remember when I first bought these, I took a photo and my mom actually thought I actually got piercings. And I'd be like, no, Mom,
it spawns
they're
some of
not.
my favorite videos online. If you don't know Anime Fidget Spinners by Corridor Crew or Corridor Digital, you got to watch that video. But after this one, because don't run away. What is it, Henry?
Oh, Henry.
What is it, Henry? What is it, Henry? Oh, my God.
It's Markiplier. Chapter something. Another toy.
We got this, which is dope as hell. This is a 3D printed
Really?
Event Horizon black hole machine. If you watched Event Horizon, you know about the the black hole device
That looks like
basically,
something out of that movie
caused all the
Contact.
problems and made the ship go through hell. This is that device.
That looks like something out of Contact, that movie with Helen Hunt.
Nicely.
It's like that
very
machine
quiet,
that they use to transport some stuff, transport them to the other side of the galaxy.
Maybe even more, just because it is
to contact the aliens.
And the fact that it's 3D printed is cool.
Yeah.
Some people don't like the 3D printed look of things,
Well,
but I
hey,
do.
what
In
the
fact,
fuck?
I like 3D printers because I just got a 3D printer.
Really?
Here's me with my new 3D. Come with me. I need to show you something.
Okay.
Come with me for a moment, will you? All right. So this is my 3D printer. Here, it's currently printing something.
I think I have an idea what it is. A dick? Or
Lexian,
boobs?
feel free to censor that. But it's very satisfying. Get in there close.
It's a dick.
It's a really nice.
It's
3D
a
printer.
woman's
It prints
tits
very fast,
and,
very well. The
you
model
know.
that is blurred that you can't see is a vase, right? It's a vase. It was pre-programmed in this when I got this. It's also not necessarily obscene because that is not what it is. But YouTube is a little stingy on age restriction these days.
Yeah.
So we're going to censor it. However, Bamboo Lab sent me this. It's
That's
really
cool.
amazing.
I've always
I'm not
wanted a
sponsored
3D
by them
printer, but
yet.
knowing how much money they are, they're
I am
ridiculous.
So desperate for sponsorships. Gummy bears who Sour Patch Kids, they abandoned me. Takis abandoned me. They never did any market research, obviously.
I
because they
saw
know
recently
that
a
I
Sour
am a
Patch
Takis guy,
Kid
and I'm the Sour Patch
drink at
channel.
7-Eleven,
Still, even
and I was
after all
like,
this
I
time,
immediately thought of
if they
him. I'm
wanted
like,
to take me back, I
yeah,
would put
well,
up a
looks like
big
we're not gonna
fight,
see
but I
that
would go
video.
back, but they haven't yet. So Bamboo Lab X1 Carbon,
Del Monte, Green Giant.
Prints really fast.
It prints really fast.
Is that Amy?
Damn, that looks really good. Not because of what it is. It's just a really quality.
You should have just, printed something that is more advertiser
Sorry, you couldn't
friendly.
Hear me. I love this thing. Can I have like 3 more?
What are you gonna print? 4 at once.
It's not that I'm gonna print 4 of something at once. It's that we're gonna print 4 different things. We're gonna print a lot of things. I mean, we're gonna print a lot of things. I mean, we're gonna print, this is probably a paper ass to blood. We're gonna print a lot of things. I mean,
Okay.
You're coming with me.
Oh no, Amy.
Okay, no harm, no foul.
Okay, Amy.
Hi, we got more fun video coming at you real soon. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate you making it this part of the video. Just wanted to tell you, it means a lot that you've stuck with me over the years.
Yep. I've been here for 10 years, man. You've grown a lot.
Hoping to bring a few more to bring some joy back in your life.
You've grown a lot. Okay, I'm taking these stupid gauges off.
Anyway,
They're kind of hurting me. That was literally part 2. Was literally just
so
him
this
at a
one
3D
originally,
printer.
my eyes, my hair.
That's the one thing I hate about long hair is when the hair gets in your eyes, it's in your way, and that's why I stick with short hair.
I have a hat.
Or just wear a hat.
So this toy in particular,
What the
I was
fuck?
gonna use this and
Is this-
demonstrate
is
it.
this,
Actually, I demonstrated it a while ago.
the
You
Noir
remember,
Detective?
Maybe you don't. The Unisonus video where it was like, "Will she spit or will she poop?" This is that spit or poop. It is not supposed to be this color. After it's been opened, has changed into a color that is unrecognizable. Okay, this is not the color that it's supposed to be. This is simply what it is. Okay, I don't know why it's this, and therefore I will not be demonstrating this. When it was at its peak, I would give it only a 5 because it's kind of cool, but it's kind of gross at the same time. Where it's just like,
Yeah, I remember that, video.
and then that's it. And you do that a few times. But longevity-wise, this is not going to last if this is what the puke looks like after a while. So not good. Not good. Not what I would call good. I have no idea what this is. Very heavy.
Oh, it's one of those other types. Is it another, like, fidget spinners or something?
This is like whoppingly heavy. I have no idea. The zipper's broken on it. Great. It's just magnets.
Ah,
It's magnets, so magnets are cool. I like magnets. Like I said, I know the secrets of magnets. But this is
Nope.
just magnets.
It's just landing right
I don't
in
know
there.
if that's that great, but at the end of the day, it's still pretty cool. Magnets automatically get 5 points just for being magnets. These are a cool color, kind of nice and shiny, good design, but at the same time,
Good design.
they are just magnets, which is very cool. Don't get me wrong, very fun. But again, just magnets. This is a screw. This is a Thor hammer.
Yeah.
It's a spinner.
Yeah, I've seen
I
that.
see.
That's kind of cool.
This is
Whoever
Mjolnir,
holds
but
this
it's a
hammer,
spinner.
if he
I
be
think.
worthy, shall possess the power
That's
of
gonna work.
Thor.
So
I don't think that's how Thor's hammer works, but okay.
kind of fun. Not gonna lie, kind of fun. I don't like the hat.
Just
No one mentioned anything about a hat. If you got to the point where you saw the hat organically, do not answer any question about the hat. Please disavow
What was the
any
mustache
knowledge
more?
of the hat. You see a comment asking about what's with the hat, say, what hat? I don't remember there being a hat. There's no hat there. What are you talking about?
it reminds me of
Confused,
the
okay?
thing in Wilbur Warstache
Just like this.
with the masks and
I
his
like that.
response.
Not easy
What
to
are the
spell,
masks?
clearly not
I don't know what you're talking
one-handed.
about. I don't see
It's a
any
big
masks.
detractor for me.
I don't know what
It's
you're
gotta
talking
be
about.
one-handed. Really, like, if it's a
Jackass.
fidget toy, it has to be one-handed. These magnets get a bonus point for being one-handed. And the fact that they're cool, this is a solid 7 just for being magnets. I mean, that's perfect. Okay, that is pretty cool.
The Thor hammer one is cool.
That's pretty cool. It's like a top, but not a top. That's pretty dope. Okay, that went almost instantly right up to one of my favorites of all time. I'm not gonna lie, and I can do it one-handed. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This is the same as that other one. It's just that cube thing. This is more magnets.
Oh my god. All you need is the Thor hammer sound
That's
effects.
a 9. I've never seen a fidget spinner toy that spun that clean that fast while still making that sound. That sounds like it's grinding, which is friction, which usually stops things, but I guess this is Mjolnir and it just don't matter. This is dope.
You just need Oh, that's another type. It was like the thing from
This
Harry
is less
Potter.
dope because when you hit it, your fingers hit it and it stops. I don't know if there's something I'm missing here that it's not supposed to be like what I'm seeing, but it just.
There you go. There's your answer.
Okay.
Once in a while, I have
9.
to do that for my Captain
7.
America one.
6.5. I actually like just the rocks better. That's a 9. That's crazy cool. Love that.
It's still
this
spinning.
is a 3D printed engine.
That's cool.
I wouldn't call this a fidget toy. This is just kind of cool. It's a demonstration of what an engine in 3D printing can do. You can make gears, and if you put a few screws in here, you got yourself a working example of what an engine is how it works, and the piston. And
Well, you
push,
could have been
pull,
an engineer,
bang,
Mark.
Boom, suck, blow. It's the technical terms. I went to engineering school. Don't ask any questions about anything. What is this? That's still that only just now stopping. I've already gone through a whole different toy. That was still going.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fidget cube. It's a fidget cube.
Okay, so this is probably what a lot of people swear by when they think of fidget toys. It
Fidget
has
cubes.
a bunch of different surfaces that do a bunch of different things. Some are clicky, some spin, some are buttons. That button doesn't work. I don't like the two of these don't actually click, but maybe that's by design.
Maybe.
It could be by design, but I don't like it. You got a ball that looks like it's just kind of a roller ball or a press ball. No, it's press. It's like a silver press. And then you got these crank wheels. I can tell you with 100% certainty, this does very little for me. Mostly because I am not the type of person that needs something like this to constantly keep fidgeting. It is nice, but again, number one, I don't like noise. I don't like these clicks. I like the tactile feel of them as much as I like the tactile feel of pretty much anything. But the problem is I just don't like making noise, and this doesn't really give me any therapeutic benefits.
Really?
So I'm going to give this a solid score of, not this particular cube, because I think this one's under par, but I'm rating the conceptual idea of a perfect version of this as a 7.5. Just because I, for some reason in this video, started to give arbitrary numbers, and I'm going to stop that immediately
Oh boy.
until I don't.
What does that mean? Arbitrated numbers? What is this, a pack of gum?
I haven't got a clue what this is.
We'll see. Is it like a fidget ring of some kind where you just do this?
So what this is basically a spinner, right? You
Yeah,
pick
it's
the
like
ring
you
that
spin
fits
the
your
wheel.
big meaty claw, which I
Your
apparently
big
am the
meaty
biggest size.
claw when he's got bigger
And you
hands.
put it on your big meaty claw. Still doesn't quite fit right, but
And you roll with your other
It needs
finger
to be.
with
And then you
the
do that.
thing that spins.
maybe I'll put it on a different finger.
Yeah, like that.
It's basically a one-handed fidget spinner that's less satisfying. 6.
How many toys does he
I am
have?
excited. I'm excited.
How many fucking
I'm
fidget
excited.
toys does he
I'm
have?
very, very excited about this one.
The bubbler.
Because I haven't seen one of these since I was a kid.
The bubbler. Oh, I think I've seen these before. Yeah, I've seen
Look at
that. Well, it's kind of hard to see because it's not
Now, this
focusing.
is something in a different category entirely. This is a visually satisfying thing.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
don't
that.
do anything about
I've
it.
seen those before.
You just look at it.
It's cute.
and you
It's cool
enjoy
looking.
Watching the shapes move and swirl.
You kind of see it, but even though it's not in
This
focus.
one really appeals to me because it doesn't need me to do anything. All I need to
All
do
he
is pay
needs is a
attention to it.
monitor to see
And
what's
only when
going
I
on.
want to, right? It's like watching that 3D printer work. That 3D printer is beautiful because, number one, 3D printers in general are beautiful, but that one's good because I can.
Is he
watch the
filming
video
this
feed from
in
afar, so I can
Korea,
watch it.
or is he
But
filming
the most
this
important thing is it
in
combines
LA?
the visual and sound. This one doesn't have sound though, but it's that visual component of seeing
I don't know,
these
honestly.
things change and move, and they're all similar but all unique. Every single one of them is different. Even look at that! Look at what it's doing! It's peeing. That's what happens sometimes when you pee. It goes off to the side. Oh, so mean. But it's beautiful, and it is like an hourglass, right? It just feels
Somewhat like
the
an hourglass. I
inevitability of
get,
time
you know,
slipping
Umazawa's
slowly away from
vibes.
you. And even if the timer stopped for something else, say a channel, that doesn't mean that the timer stopped for you, but that doesn't mean that the timer is not going to stop someday. And every grain of sand is slowly running out for all of us, and eventually you won't even see the end when it comes. It'll just
See
be
you
a
on the
slow
other side.
fade or a sudden stop, and then all gone. Anyway, that's a fun idea, but I love this thing. It's super cool, 9 out of 10. Just because I think it's great.
Along
I
with
love it.
Thor's
This one's an
hammer.
elegant one. It's not too long. I kind of it really iffy on the mood of whether I wanted to go for a very long period of time or a very short period of time. But this one's great because I kind of love the colors. A lot of people try to do ones with different colors. I like that the colors are kind of similar. There's a purple side and a red side. They kind of blend together and move together. It's just a very vibrant. I like it a lot. Measuring time, very fun. This is not a toy. This is a portable bike pump.
Oh
I don't
my
think
god.
it's a toy, but maybe.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh Jesus Christ.
8. Now, this next thing that I'm going to show you is actually... This is my favorite fidget toy ever. This particular one is not my favorite because I lost my other one and then I bought a new one and it was not quite made right. It's a little noisy, it's a little imbalanced, but still, conceptually, I think this might be the best. It's the epitome of a lot of different factors here. Again, this one is not my favorite because it's not a nice color, but it has, let me get the scissors out of here. But it is nice.
Yeah, I like the
blur
fact
my
that he's
hand. It's
sensitive.
not- I'm trying to amp it up. The reveal is not ready for it. So without further ado, blur it again. Anytime I see it, blur it, blur, 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 blur.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
think
see it,
he
blur,
thinks
blur,
he's
blur,
clever.
blur. This is my favorite. I think this is the best version of a fidget toy that I have found, and it personally works the best for me because not only can I use it whenever I want, it helps me concentrate, which is, at the end of the day, the purpose of a fidget toy. And for me, a man who has ADHD, it helps a lot. This is the Ono roller. I think it's only made by one brand at this time. You could probably find different versions of it for probably cheaper than this because it's a little bit pricey.
Really? All that
I'd
build
say
up
it's
for
too
that?
pricey for what it is, but all things considered, for me,
For a
it is
muscle
worth the
relaxer for your
price. What
fingers?
it is 2 simple rods on ball bearings rotating around a fixed.
It reminds me of like the thing you
plate
use
up
to
there.
roll on your
Free spins.
muscles when you're,
It is
especially I
like,
remember some of my teammates in
those
track
metal
to
balls
use.
that you spin and oscillate in your hand.
Not
I
necessarily
forget
like
the
that,
technical
but just
term.
like
Here's the
something like a
technical term
roll.
right
It's a
here.
roller.
Ah! That's what they actually are. This is like those. It gives that kind of like hypnotic motion to it. You just do the same motion in your hand, and it's a slight roll. And you can do it as fast or as slow. You can listen, there's a slight click in this one.
Somewhat.
In my other one, that wasn't present. And I can see why, because there's a little gap defect in this one. There's
Shit.
a little space there where it clicks into
A
itself.
space with Markiplier.
But even so, this is delightful. It is really, really nice. It's weighted. It's got feel to it. It's got heft. When you spin it, it rolls smoothly. You don't think about it.
Oh, we're almost there.
Writing. I can
We're at
pick this up. I can watch TV. I can do this. I can do a
we're on the home
podcast
stretch.
recording. I can do pretty much anything because it's entirely one-handed. It's so absent-minded. No one's thinking about it. And it just, you can carry it wherever you want because it fits in your pocket. It's not bulbous. It's not this thing. It's not gonna like take up space. It takes up no space. And what's even better about it is you can get a mini version. If you have a smaller hand or you just want something that's not as heavy, they make a junior version of it too.
I should
Rolls
call
exactly
him
the same. And this gives you an idea of what it's like when it doesn't have that defect. That's just the sound of it rolling against
Austin
my hand.
Powers for the win.
Because this one is slightly more textured.
Dr.
No clicking,
Evil.
No anything.
Dr.
Smooth roll,
Evil.
Really easy. Portable. Use it wherever. You get two
Whatever.
different
Kill the
sizes
little
of
bastard.
it. No, they don't roll together. Or at least not as far as I'm concerned. These are the different sizes for it. I am not sponsored by Ono. Do not think that... Ono?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Ono?
Don't.
Ono? I'm not sponsored, but maybe I will be someday. I would gladly take their money for more videos entirely dedicated to this thing if you guys want to pay me. If anybody here wants to pay me, my rating changes. I am so for sale, it's not even funny.
He's tried every other first
Bamboo
company in the world.
Give. Anybody else, I will take so much money. I have to this day not been paid once for any of my review videos. Not once have I ever been actually paid for my services. I have done so many reviews and yet no one has paid me. I have actually spent so much money just to buy shit for these. No one has given me anything. Please, I am begging for it. I have no integrity when it comes to this. I will sell out in a moment, at a heartbeat. Please.
Please. The final chapter. The conclusion.
Anyway, that is my video. These are
Ah,
the fidget
I guess
toys.
we're at the very
They are
end of the
very
video
nice.
now.
This one's
It's
my
the wrap-up.
favorite. Check out my other videos. This is the end. I appreciate everything about you. Please give me money, not you watching the companies that are a part of this.
I will
that
gladly
want
give you
more
money.
services out of me. All right, goodbye.
No.
Oh, how could I forget? I'm not done. Shut up.
Post-credit
I'm not done.
scene.
Every time I do a review video, it's time for a little bit of a history.
There's always a
And
bonus.
How could any
The
of us
Slinky!
forget? Probably
Of
one
course,
the
the
earliest
classic.
fidget toys, the Slinky.
Again, never thought of it as like a ADHD fidget
I
toy.
now know why we've forgotten about it. But there are some people that are incredibly good at Slinky. They can do tricks with it. They can make it do crazy things. You can get
Yeah,
it in colors.
those fancy
They
fucks.
look like they will chop your head off and
Yes.
cut your hand to ribbons. That's what I always thought as a kid. I still kind of worry about it. It's thin metal, and you know, if it goes fast enough, it'll cut. But it's very nice. There's something very appealing about it. It's a little noisy. I don't really like the
You
noise,
could create
but
Eve's
some people are really all
weapon
about the
sound from
Slinky.
WALL-E if you
Sometimes
hold
Slinky's
it
all you really
like
need.
this and you hit
Except
the
when it gets
bottom.
tangled, and then you can never figure
makes
out
the
how
sound
to
like
untangle it. I don't care how many videos
that.
I've looked up. I cannot figure out how to untangle this and a curled cord, like an old school telephone cord. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how any of that works. Doesn't make any sense to me. I've tried to twist it. My brain can't wrap my head around it. You give me a map and give me a destination, I'll go anywhere on GPS.
A map
one
and
time. I'll be able to
destination,
go
as
there, back
if
and
that's gonna do
forth
anything.
Every single time without a map, ever looking at it. But you give me one of these, I can't figure out that which way is up or down. 7, 10, solid 10. Not joking. My favorite. That is all the fidget toys that I have. I will be auctioning this off. Maybe. I'm not sure. It won't stay. I probably will have to cast in resin. If I figure out a way to
about
cast in resin, I will. If not, then it'll never show up anywhere. I've bought a bunch of other review videos, and you can check those out. Subscribe for more if you would like. Ring the bell. I think that still helps. I talked to MatPat recently, and he said he talked to YouTube before they did, and he said it was a really weird idea, and they did it anyway, so I don't know. They must have some data about it, so please ring the bell. Thank you. I'm not sponsored, but I wish I was.
That's always his
We
dream.
made it to the end of the video. There was no hat. Goodbye.
Okay. Again with the hat. Oh my god. So that was an interesting video. So he reviewed a bunch of toys, the you know, the obvious ones like the fidget spinners and the fidget rings, fidget cubes, and magnets. The, you know, fidget pop thing. Like he reviewed the typical ones, but he also reviewed ones that I never even considered or even thought of as a fidget toy. Like, you know, at the very end with the slinky, or, you know, the thing that the first thing he you know, he showed off. You know, it's weird. Like, I never thought of it as like a fidget toy, you know, for ADHD, ADD. Like, I never thought of that like that. You know? But I remember when he posted this video, he was talking about the thumbnail, and, you know, I don't think anybody's going to make a thumbnail better than I did. And then someone did, and then they're like, and he's like, nope. It's just so funny. Jackass. And he's obviously joking around, but still, I find that hilarious. Wow. That was a very lengthy video. And I apologize if I, you know, sidetracked myself. Yeah, my ADHD or / ADD really showed in this video too, because I went to go look for my magnetic gauges and maybe my other fidget toys that I got from my girlfriend for Valentine's Day years ago. Still couldn't find them. It's not in there. I guess when my mom, you know, when I went to California to see my girlfriend, she did a spring cleaning of this room. So that's why. So most likely she moved it somewhere else and stuff like that. So I guess. But anyways, overall, that was enjoyable. That was fun to watch. It was kind of cool when he had the 3D printer. So, like, again, I would like to own a 3D printer, but again, it's just like, once you have it, what do you 3D print? Like, what are you going to do with it? Like, you know, like, it's one of those things where you're like, I don't know what to print. You know, like, that's just that, like, once you own one, you're like, oh, I could probably print these, but, and then you're like, then after that, then what? You know? I don't know. But anyways, that's really on this reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram, because I make cool ads of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and myself. Arts and Actors the Cosplays on there, so go check it out. And be sure to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRD96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.